What's up guys, welcome back. It's Jesse Giller here, back again with another video, and today we are looking at a parcel from Kickstarter. Let's get into it. Okay, so first of all we have the hinges here. We'll just open them first. I normally do my unboxings with like music and stuff and make it super cool. I've left actually links down below where you can look at my other unboxings that are way cooler than this one, but because this box is so small, I don't want to make a whole big video out of it, so I'm just going to be talking while I open this. Now, I can never really understand how the USPCC not the playing card company, how these boxes come from the US. They are very confusing to open up properly without damaging them, but basically that's the box. In the package that we have, yes, you've probably already seen through the bubble wrap, but it's actually the COVID-19 playing cards by Wayde. So let's get into the review. Get into that. That's just got to open there. And, oh, there we go. Yep. Yep. That was painful. Oh my gosh, that's still going. Hang on. There we go. There. Yes. There. Okay, guys, we are through to the deck. This is the COVID-19. Oops, that's dropping that there. COVID-19. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought that was a seal. Okay, we're going to review these cards. I'll see you guys in 1, 2, 3, and bam! Jump cut. Whoa, hang on. I think we have an intro. Let's roll that intro, shall we? Bam! Okay, so let's see how easy these are to open. Let me just see this. Hang on. Give me 1 sec. Oh, there we go. Nope. That was bad. Okay, there we go. Oh, you. Woo! I like the front. That's cool. Okay, let's put this in the bin, and we're going to jump cut that again in 1, 2, 3. Jump cut! That's my jump cut. Hopefully that was a good jump cut. I've noticed there's a bit of a stain here. I'm not sure what that is from. Not sure if my camera's going to pick it up, but that is definitely a stain there on the tuck. Feels like food almost. Not sure what that is. Maybe someone was 19 years old and his name was Kobe19, and he might have spilled some food on that. But that's alright. Just a tuck case, you know, I can always buy another one. The front of the tuck looks like this saying COVID-19, 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 COVID-19. Okay, well, we get the picture. It says COVID-19 over and over in repeat. Down the bottom here we have like a snowflake looking sun thingo symbol, like an emoji almost. This deck was to support the fighting the effects of created people COVID-19. I think I read that wrong, but that's alright. Hey, quickly, just a fun fact. If you want to know why I read sometimes this text on any of my tuck cases, any of my reviews out there, it's actually because I'm actually looking through a camera, looking through a mic at the same time talking, so my head position is in a weird position, so it's really hard to see the tuck case. So I basically have to memorize the tuck case. Anyway, moving on. Not important at all. In this together, COVID-19 on the side, and on the other side we have in this together COVID-19 again. The top of the tuck actually looks like from a distance it looks like a seal, a deck seal. If you look at it, it says again saying, let me just focus the camera, hello focus, there you are, saying in this together over and over in a nice circle. You can see it's been repeated there, which is pretty cool actually. Looks like a tongue seal, like I said before. Then on the back again, we have COVID-19, and basically exactly what it said on the front, but repeated. And on the side, we have designed by Luke Wayde, his Instagram, and then his hashtag to use on Instagram, the Carter Moody logo, and manufactured by Carter Moody. Carter Moody. I still don't know how to say that company properly. Carter Moody. Cardi Nudie. Is it like a nudie company? No, that's a joke. Cardi Moody. When I first heard that, I actually thought it was Cardi Nudie until I saw the spelling, and it's actually Cardi Moody. Okay, I'm just confusing myself right now. I'm going to stop. And in the inside, it also has the snowflake thingo on the tongue flaps. So, guys, that's pretty much everything I can say about the tuck. Let's look at the cards. Now, the cards actually are pretty cool. They come in a double layer of cellophane, which I thought was pretty dope because it's protecting it from the virus, baby. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And, yeah, they're pretty thin just by looking at them. Luke Wayde, if you don't know Luke Wayde, he designs a lot of his decks are thin. That's why I love him. As a cardist, I love thin decks. And, man, I love this deck being thin. So, let's get into this review. Actually, a way of doing this to pop the cellophane, I think it's like up and over. Oh, that's it. Wow. Whew. That's a deck clip, alright. Wow. That's a nice deck of cards. Woohoo! That is nice, baby. Let's get into this handling later, shall we? The back design looks like this, saying COVID-19, COVID-19. Okay, repeatedly saying COVID-19, but he's made it in such a way that he's made it a two-way back design. So thank you, Luke Wayde, for doing that. I love my two ways, not one ways. So thank you, Luke Wayde. That's awesome. Also in the corners, I've noticed again, you see these snowflakes. I'm not sure if it's a snowflake. Oh wait, that's not a snowflake. That's the symbol of the COVID virus thingo. Yeah, that's what I think it is. I bet you it's the symbol of the COVID-19. Yeah, it's one in there and one in the other corner, so that's pretty cool. And again, just a nice thin white border going all the way around with the yellow in the background and the black text saying COVID-19. This deck does come in new deck order, so that's pretty cool as well. And the advertisement cards it comes with are a duplicate. Oh, hang on. Whoa, not two King of Clubs. Hang on, that's an ad card. Let me just dust that off. The ad card looks like this, saying, "Thank you for purchasing this deck. Your support has helped provide essential resources for helping to combat COVID-19 and made a positive difference to many lives. 2020. That's pretty cool. And look at the mask. I hope the King of Clubs actually has a mask like that, because that's pretty dope. That's a really cool ad card. I might frame that actually. Thanks for that, Luke Wayde, for putting that in there. And again, having a double back. That's pretty cool for magic tricks. What else do we have? We have, it's actually Jokers, guys. The two Jokers look like this. By the way, I haven't seen this deck before, so I'm just excited. This is my first look with you guys. Saying COVID-19, again, having the pandemic, that symbol, COVID-19 in each corner. It's quite hard to see in the sunlight here. Let me just block the sun a bit there. Can you see that better? Yeah, it's saying we're into this together again repeatedly, just like we saw on the tongue flap. And they are identical Jokers, so that is also really cool. I kind of like that. It's different. I'm definitely going to do a magic trick with these on my Instagram, so follow me down below, guys. I don't know what just happened then, but let's just cut that. Okay, guys, so this deck does come in standard order. Nothing too special about that. The Ace of Spades looks like this, having the snowflake at the top saying thank you in running writing. In this together with spade, and the A in both corner with a nice thin spade pip in the middle, but fairly large. Then it says in yellow text print, I don't know if you can read that, but it says this deck was created to support the people fighting the effects of COVID-19. So he's sort of done this saying, it's almost like 2 paragraphs but into one word, saying like, this deck was to support the fighting, it's like, I see what he's done there. See, it's like he sort of left like a gap there, so it looks like 2 paragraphs, but it's actually one word. It's kind of clever, I like the design. Also, I gotta add in hashtag Luke Wayde wouldn't sign my COVID-19 deck. Shats to that hashtag. And as we go through, we just have Ace of Spades, through 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, up until Jack of Spades. Looks like this face card, first face card we see in this deck, has a nice yellow to it instead of the standard colors. It's actually yellow and black, which is kind of cool because it is a COVID-19 deck. Sort of the colors of COVID-19. Isn't COVID-19 like a green color? Because like Boogie's green. It's not. Okay, I don't know. Diamonds, yep, all standard. They're actually quite thinner than standard pips. Then we got diamonds again, yellow. Kissing Kings. It's pretty cool. Standard. And then King of Hearts. I was actually hoping that some of the face cards would have masks, but it's just on the ad card, which is kind of disappointing. And that's it. Also, talking about the this card, I actually been thinking maybe we could like do a cool. It'd be cool if they had the King of Clubs, like a duplicate King of Clubs with the mask on. You could almost make like a magic trick. So like have as if only that this wasn't here, you could do it like, color change and then have a small mask in your hand, make that vanish holding his mask, if that makes any sense. So I think that'd be a cool effect. I might try that out and put it on Instagram. In fact, follow me down below on Instagram. I've also left Luke Wayde's socials down below if you want to check him out. He does some pretty cool card designs. He's also designed this deck here. Designed this one right here, which I did do a review on. I think I did anyway. At least I know I did an unboxing on my Instagram. Go check that out. This is also a very thin deck printed by Cardamoody. By the way, all Luke Wayde decks fan really well. I was going to say thin really well. Fan really well. And I love the designs. They just feel so tight and smooth, all his cut cases. Which I really like that in Luke Wayde's playing cards. I bet you're like me when you saw this deck. You're probably like, wow, there's not many reviews out on YouTube. How does this deck feel? What does it feel like? That's probably why you're thinking that. Well, this deck does feel pretty horrible. No, I'm joking. It only feels horrible right now because it has a deck clip in it, which every deck feels horrible with a deck clip. That's only because it's quite cold here, and all my decks go cold. They all go clippity clip when they're cold. It doesn't make sense. Normally it's hot weather. Anyway. But this deck, before it had the click in it, it felt pretty reasonably smooth. It wasn't as good as feeling as this deck when I first opened it, but it has a weird feel to it. No, they feel pretty good. So this deck does handle well when it doesn't have a deck clip in it, but I'm going to rate this deck a B. So that is my rating for the COVID deck, a B. Yeah, just a B. I like the deck. There's something I don't like about it. It's just rated a B. And I like actually how someone made a COVID deck. I was actually waiting for a COVID-19 deck, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, it fans pretty well. It doesn't have any line. It's just like a yellow sort of line on it. What happens if we take away a few cards? And, ooh, I like that fan. Look at that fan. Kind of has a bit of black there. Yeah, that's a pretty good fan. It's not a good fan, but it looks good. Yeah, that's better. Take away some cards if you want to get a good fan of this deck. Highly recommend it. It looks really good too on camera when you're springing, because you get the black in it. With that being said, and this being a B, this deck, I would also recommend this deck for, I wouldn't really recommend it for a magician, but I would mainly recommend it for a card collector, a person that plays with their cards, like card games. So card games, card collector, and a cardist. That's the main reason why I think this deck would be a B. It's like maybe they could have made a magic deck. Like, I'm not sure why it has a double backer in it. I would personally wouldn't use it for Magic. But then again, I think it is a cool Magic deck if you did use it, because, like, you know, when COVID-19 was going around, maybe you could make a joke with it and perform a like a gig, or maybe there could be a full routine about Magic with COVID-19. Like maybe next 2021, like a whole routine around Magic on COVID-19, like a whole new routine, like a pandemic, just explaining a routine about COVID-19, but making little tricks here and there. I think that would be a cool routine for Magic. No idea how many times I said routine, but sorry if I repeated it about a million times. Routine. Anyway, guys, that is my review on the COVID-19 deck. If you enjoy this video, please smash that like button. Comment down below telling me your thoughts on this deck. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn the bell on if you haven't already. And without further ado, let's roll that outro. Also, guys, follow me on Instagram for I do post day. Well, I post weekly. Sometimes I post daily on magic tricks, cards, whatever card related, card collection, cardistry, whatever you want, I post. So check me out there, and I'll catch you guys in the next deck review. See you later. COVID-19.